Well, I am shocked how man, the world is changing. And people I thought ran things don't run things anymore. Yeah, and it's people without even backgrounds in the area. Now like here, listen, watch this interview because it's well, actually two young guys who have a company now that take temperatures in the ear in 2 seconds. Man, I don't know if you have kids, you have to take the temperature of your kid, the thermometer, and then the tongue and the ear and the butt or wherever you're putting it in and things like that. Now, man, just because of technology. These are people who know the internet, they know technology and whatever, and they make things happen without going to some big pharmaceutical company or Johnson and Johnson and all that kind of stuff. Man, no, they're not ruling everything anymore. It's little guys like this who don't even have background in medicine even say, hey, there's a need for this. And they figured it out, and that's what's so cool. Man, never before has it been like this, And maybe young people don't realize this and they think they can do everything because there's no stopping anybody. Old people, it's hard for us to get our mind around this. Like, God, you mean you could do this without any background, without the education, with a PhD in health or medicine or an MD and things like that? No. That's what it's all about. You're just doing it. And they're coming out, they're crowdfunding, so you got to get money to make it happen because all they have is sort of like the prototype or whatever. So they go online now and find the money, raise the money for people think this is a cool idea. So instead of going to your stockbroker and giving money to invest in Johnson & Johnson, say, no, these young guys have a great idea. Let's give them some money. And what they get is ahead of time is that product because they want a product. So they get a couple hundred people, whatever, that invest early in the product. And they're getting a product, and they're making it happen. And that's what's so amazing to me. Now, people buy things when they're not even ready, not even available. I mean, you can't go to stores and say, hey, I'll have that milk next year. Here's the money. People do it online to do that. And that's why it's another hard thing for us to get our head around. If you're over 30, man, that's a hard concept. Over 50, man, that gets unimaginable. 60, 70, like me, Jesus, who the hell invented this stuff? But there's a lot of us out here, and that's where the world is going. And that's why we have to be aware of what's going on. And it doesn't stop you. So that means at 40, 50, 60, you can start something new and any idea. Doesn't matter because it does. If you're sitting there thinking you need credentials to do something, you don't. You don't. You have to know how to use this guy, and you do the homework. It's all about doing homework. To spend time doing homework. It's not about spending money. Everybody thinks, well, I can't get this done because I can't spend money. No, it's not spending money. It's doing homework. That's how you get it done. Because if you do enough homework, you'll get it for free. Find money to make it happen. If you're lazy and don't want to do that, then you think the only option is having money. And then you say, oh, I don't have money, so I can't do it. No, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't at all. Watch these young guys. And actually, they have a service with this. A $10 a month doctor, a virtual doctor that you could call anybody. Hey, the kid's blue and has a temperature of 92 or whatever. And to get advice just like that 24/7. So it's a little extra benefit. I don't understand it much, but it's interesting. And you may want to figure it out. It's called MyAdrena. ADRINA, and I looked them up on the internet, and they're a real kind of company. They're doing this kind of thing, so they're bundling it with this product also. So take a look at it more. Maybe you don't want to know how to take your temperature in 2 seconds, but more actually how to get the funding to do these kinds of things. This guy's running this campaign as a partner in it. He's done 12 crowdfunding campaigns already. 12. He's not after millions. Nah, just get 10, 20, 30,000. That's enough to get you going and get down the road. And you see the other things that you get from doing a campaign, a crowdfunding campaign. First of all, it costs nothing. And you get people to tell you what's good and bad about your product. You get distributors that find out about you, and they'll make more money than you'll ever make on crowdfunding by getting it in some store or some other person that has a chain of something or other that wants to sell products like this. Remember, everybody's looking for new ideas. So if you and I have an idea, you got to get out there and tell people. So watch this. Well, Ryan McManus at Timpani, or mytimpani.com. That's mytimpani.com. I spell it for everybody. I flunked English in college, so I know there's a lot of people out there like me who can't spell. But it's phenomenal, Ryan. So you've been involved with 12 crowdfunding campaigns, so you're almost the guru of the United States on crowdfunding. But this thermometer that you have in your ear, $25, it's a killer. And for 2 seconds, you put this in your ear, child's ear, and you get your temperature on your iPhone.
Yep, works in 2 seconds, really quick. We've been having a great crowdfunding campaign, so I'm really glad you found it.
Wow, but 2 seconds. I mean, I grew up with 2 kids, and to make that, even if with the ear thing or the butt or the mouth or wherever you put this thing, man, the kids hate it. 2 seconds, they won't even know it's there.
Anyway, it's a hassle, and it's all recorded on your phone. And so we wanted to make the easiest thermometer to use, and it allows you to track all of your temperature.
Wow.
One of the things we keep hearing from parents is, it's big difference between reading 100.5 and 105. And Christians tell us stories about frantic parents calling and saying, it said 105. I know it said 105. You can go on your phone. You can see it.
Can you send files to your doctor too?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the cool things about what we're doing with this product is it's a thermometer. It's a smart thermometer that's going to allow you to connect with a virtual doctor service. So Americans are just learning about the opportunity to have a full doctor visit. And we partnered with a service called Ardina. So for $10 a month, you're going to be able to, through the app.
Ardina, A-R-D, is it A-R-D-I-N-A?
Yep, A-R-D-I-N-A.
So that's, for $10 a month on the app, goes into the doctor thing that looks at the temperatures all the time and what's going on with me.
No extra cost. It's a full doctor visit. And that $10 a month works for the entire family. So you've got your parent, the kids. Think of it. I have 2 little girls, 3 and 1. There's always something that comes up.
God, at that age, yes.
Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody and have an actual doctor visit, and we're going to make that really, really easy. And the thermometer is just our first product, so we're really excited to see that.
I see.
God, it's about collecting vital signs of human health and doing it at home. So instead of creating clinical devices that are going to go through a hospital first and then get pushed to consumers, we're creating consumer devices first. And we're starting with vital signs. The thermometer is important because temperature is the red flag warning system for the body.
Yes.
We also see that weight and body mass, blood pressure, and activity are the critical data, life data.
What do you mean activity? What do you mean by activity?
So steps in sleep.
I see.
How active are you? Are you running? That information can be captured through your phone, but it can also be captured through a wearable device.
So you're thinking down the road, like the thermometer is just one of these other kinds of products you'll probably have, and hooked into this $10 a month thing for the whole family that you have. You mean a professional on the other end monitoring these vital signs? Is this what's happening on the other end, or someone to talk to about it, or what?
So you're going to be able to track your own personal healthcare record in our Caring Things app. You're going to be able to journal. You're going to take notes about how you feel. When you go into your doctor, you can take it with you. Or if you have a virtual doctor visit through Ardina, you're going to be able to share that healthcare record with them. So how often have you gone into the doctor, you're sitting in the car, you're sitting in the waiting room, I've got the questions. You sit down, the doctor starts talking to you, you say, great, I can get out of here. I forgot to ask all of those questions.
Right. Oh, yeah, no. Well, that doctor has his hand on the doorknob waiting to get out all the time. Because you got 5 other naked people down the hall you've got to look at.
Right. And the healthcare record that the doctor has is great and important, but you don't have access to it. So this is the consumer's personal healthcare record. Now,
when you, the service that you're hooked up to, if I want to talk to a doctor, there's an extra charge for that, or how does that work?
No, it's $10 flat every single month. You can call as much as you want.
No kidding.
Whole family. Anybody, grandma lives in the house, she can call too.
Wow.
And,
so Ardina, that's working now, right? So
it's live now.
It is live now. So if I get the thermometer, the $25 thermometer that hooks to my Android or iPhone for 2 seconds, I get that, then I could also sign up for the $10 a month thing, right?
Absolutely. You can start using that right now.
Wow.
Even before you get the thermometer.
Oh, really? Wow.
I use it. My whole team uses it.
Wow.
It saves a lot of money, and especially for you talk to a lot of entrepreneurs that can't afford health insurance. Right. Or they don't offer health insurance. This is a perfect plan. $10.
Wow. So in other words, I mean, God, I have this rash, I have whatever, so it's a place to call to get some feedback on it. And then if I have the app on my phone, then they get the temperature, say, oh, you got 102, man. Get the emergency room.
Exactly. What does this sore look like? Need a second.
Oh, I see. So you could show them.
You can do a video chat, and you can do it all from the comfort of your home. So you don't just you also save a lot of time and hassle.
Well, you're saving that expensive doctor a lot of time and hassle too. That's the important thing. So healthcare. So your little app is going to cut healthcare costs. Why didn't Obama know about this?
I think Obama's thinking very far out in what he's done with healthcare, and we see that health insurance is going to operate one way. It's going to continue to be expensive, and they're trying to get more and more Americans on health insurance, but it doesn't fit for millennials.
Right.
Our products are made for millennials. It's smart thermometers. It's services like Ardena that let you stay home when you're sick.
Right.
Those are the types of things that are going to really disrupt.
I see. Oh, that's terrific. Gosh, so I mean, on your crowdfunding campaign, by the way, the video on there is just delightful. And the people got to go to your website just so they see this video. So it's mytympani, mytympani.com. Yeah. So, and that's why, but see, I mean, this $10 a month doctor is phenomenal. I mean, it needs $300-400 a month to get healthcare coverage. And this is, and this for the whole goddamn family.
You know what our biggest challenge is? They think it's too good to be true, and they think it's a gotcha. We're guilty by association because healthcare is
hucksters like me on television. Got to make a free $1 million. That's what you're trying to fight. We spoiled the water for you. But I mean, it's important stuff, and healthcare. I mean, I just think it's a sin that we all don't have healthcare in this country. God, I mean, we have roads. Why the hell don't we have healthcare? And people are not using themselves to the fullest to contribute to our nation. And they're basing it around a healthcare plan. It's just stupid.
Absolutely. There's a fifth of Americans, healthcare is just not a part of their lifestyle in any way. If you get sick, you tough it out.
Yeah. Wow. That's silly. Well, this is wonderful, Ryan. I think what you guys are doing, and you obviously have a long-range plan. So it's not only the $20 thermometer for 2 seconds, and you get the data on your iPhone. That's wonderful. I feel like, what's that? The guy Black, who's John Stewart? Yeah. Whoa! Pardon me?
The problems of healthcare are rant-worthy.
Exactly. And you're solving them, and you're going to have a long career solving a lot more out of them, a lot more of these problems. So mytympani, mytympani.com. Thank you so much, and being from Columbus, right in the heart of America.
Love to be here with you.
Take care.